Hello, I'm Natharet Global Education's Emerging Learning Personalization Plus. Would you like to know more about me? I am an educational project that seeks the individual's full development. I put students at the center of their learning process. My goal is to build people who are committed to working for a better world, imbued with ethical values and open to lifelong learning. My passion is to support students in designing their personal life project and in generating their personal learning plan. I work with the best allies, a tutor coach who mentors and helps students get the best from themselves and the family as first educator. I encourage students to become part of a cooperative base group that helps them grow and consolidate their learning. Every day, I open the morning periods for reflection and the welcome time for our younger and older students. And above all, I empower students to be leaders in their learning journey. With your permission, I will present the trust-driven ecosystem that is created by this integrative education when 4 great transformations take place. The first transformation is the curriculum, methodology and assessment. The modified, expanded, extended curriculum, because today's society needs new knowledge, new skills, new ways of understanding the world. So the curriculum must be interdisciplinary, in tune with the demands of real life. A syllabus that does not confine itself to transmitting knowledge, but also produces the acquisition of competencies. And which offers optionality, so that the personalization is real too, and caters for each student's interests and needs. A curriculum that helps everyone achieve global competence, so they can understand the world, interact with it, and improve it. But there's a catch. To transform the curriculum, you also have to transform the methodologies. To make learning much more experiential, we will base it on projects that are planned, assembled, and launched. To learn from each other and build knowledge together, we choose cooperative learning. And if we want to help students make good decisions, make objective, accurate judgments, improve the world, we will need critical, creative thinking. We will integrate technology fully, as it makes personalization easier and helps students' understanding and research and makes the teacher's work more effective. And we will develop a maker culture by using the senses, by creating, by encouraging thinking by doing, and by prototyping. We have transformed the curriculum and the methodology, but we must also transform the assessment. An authentic, formative assessment that assesses in order to learn, that is present throughout the learning process, and which is also a self-assessment in which students become aware of their strengths and weaknesses. An assessment based on learning targets that assesses students' competencies and helps them move forward in their learning progress as they show mastery of skills or competencies. Remember, curriculum, methodology, assessment. A major transformation to move Natharet Global Education's emerging learning forward. The second transformation involves the role of the teacher and the role of the student. It is fundamental. Teachers who are not just experts in their subjects, but also develop their skills as tutors and guides, mentoring and helping students to grow in all their dimensions. Teachers who are always educators. Teachers who, as members of a teaching team, are immersed in a process of continuous personal and professional growth. Experts in designing blended learning experiences to enhance students' self-reliance using a digital platform. Teachers who create conditions conducive to a self-directed learning process that caters for their students' different paces of learning. In short, Natharet Global teachers are, above all, facilitators of their students' learning. So they develop videos for direct instruction, videos that students can watch as many times as they need, adapting to the different paces of all those who learn together. Teachers like that can develop students who participate actively in their personal learning plan and who need knowledge and good management of their emotional wealth to make it effective. Students who develop their own portfolio to reflect on their learning, select what they consider significant, and make decisions. Students who develop habits of mind to improve their autonomy, and technological competences for self-directed learning. In short, students who, jointly with their teachers, are capable of designing their own learning. Could you imagine it better yourself? This is what Nazaret Global Education is. The third transformation is the organization. It will mean changing the timetables, the distribution of the groups, breaking the static structure of one group, one teacher, one classroom for 1 hour. Because experiential learning needs time and different spaces. And creating teacher teams and interdisciplinarity. We organize ourselves to allow the emergence of authentic learning communities in which we all learn from each other, and synchronous and asynchronous times can be harmonized. This is how it is with Nazaret Global. Learning becomes an increasingly autonomous process. The fourth transformation involves physical, digital, and cultural spaces. Spaces we call campfires that allow experts, teachers, or students to speak to the whole group. Fountain spaces where students can interact with others, consult, share in small groups, and spaces that we call caves for individual reflection and metacognition, and always with walls that talk, that give visibility to the school's learning, identity, and life. We want to create an agile and multimodal environment that fosters ubiquity and facilitates learning anytime and anywhere. Spaces that host learning communities that also enjoy the space outside. The digital spaces include cognitive, teaching, and social presence in designing effective experiences in the virtual environment. With platforms, learning landscapes that allow interaction between students and teachers. A personal learning environment for students and teachers alike, where everyone has their own digital tools at hand. Preparing the school's digital building and training students to develop responsible digital citizenship. To become professional learning communities, where each teacher's human, social, and decision-making capital is manifested and valued, and where all are enriched, fostering a trust-based ecosystem in which teachers, students, and families are all included, where values and virtues interweave, where identity is forged, where family, school, and student are the tripod on which each child's or young person's growth and learning rest. A network leadership that makes us responsible for education in the world, creating safe spaces for everyone and showing the way toward an integral ecology that includes the human and social dimension. All this is Emerging Learning Personalization Plus, a learning that we design with you. Nazaret Global Education. Experts in sustainable systemic innovation.